What is up, bros? Me, Josh here, and today's video is going to be a quick one over the newest update World of Warships just announced, and it's dropping tomorrow, January the 17th. And with this one, there's a lot of new things kind of coming, and I'll put a link down below if you guys want to look a little bit more in depth into this. I'm just going to briefly go over everything. And Insignias and Emblems are dropping. So this is going to be kind of a new thing, kind of a new grind, if you will, which I really enjoy this stuff. This is a lot like the campaigns and a lot like the extra stuff to do those long-term missions. So this is going to be kind of this goal set that you can do and earn over time. So if I remember correctly, the patches are going to be easier to get as the emblems are going to be harder, and whenever you kill somebody, your actually custom emblem of whatever you end up posting for it is going to be what the people see if you end up sinking them. So that's pretty cool. Nice little cosmetic change. And it seems like the emblems are going to be kind of some end game stuff, like kind of higher to do, tier 8 and up. So that should be pretty cool and some stuff to kind of work for and get done and keep track of cool progress. So getting through all of these is going to be a pretty damn cool achievement. And some of them seem to be actually pretty tough to get, like averaging a ton of damage in aircraft carriers and other ships and win rates and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty cool to get some bragging rights, if you will, some cosmetic changes. So the haha, I have it, you don't kind of thing, which I think is what a lot of games have in this. A lot of how do you get that? What do you need to do? And I have this, blah, blah, blah. Some kind of almost a bragging right system of I've earned this kind of thing. Just like with the rank season or with the clan battle title of whichever league you're in. Just kind of a little, I guess, a little thing to show what you have kind of achieved in the game. So that's kind of cool. But emblems and patches are coming, and there's another video on that that we're giving us posted. I'll put a link down below on that. It goes a little bit more into it. So that's pretty cool. New port camera, which is kind of just meh. All right, cool. Nice little addition, though. Getting more cinematic stuff if you want to. A different view of the ship. So this is kind of cool for content creators, getting a different angle on stuff and overall being able to show off more detail that these ships have. Because these ships actually have a lot of detail. A lot of people don't really get how much time and how much detail is put into these ships. And it's actually a lot if you actually zoom in. So the new camera will be pretty sweet. Training rooms, which is a cool sign. This is something that has been asked for a long time. Wargaming wasn't very happy with how their training system was, their training room system was, and it's officially now being released into the game. Now, technically, it was already in the game. You had to change one of your profiles or one of the scripts in one of the files for the game, and it basically unlocked it, or you could run one of the third-party mods, which would unlock it as well. But this is actually going to be officially in the game, so this is awesome, again, for CCs, showing off where to aim, what certain ships do, armor layouts, stuff like that, and how they're effective, or just training in general for people who are maybe getting used to aircraft carriers or getting used to new ships. This is a really, really cool thing. It's a really cool training tool that has kind of been in the game, but not in the actual, what I would call the vanilla game. You had to change some stuff to be able to get access to it. So this is very, very cool. This is also very cool for, I know, the LoL, the Omega LoL esport aspect of this, or the competitive scene of this game. This is a move. It may not seem like that. This is a great move into the right direction for that. So maybe maybe a little bit backing of wargaming here for a more competitive clan scenario. I'm not sure, but now this is actually getting into the game. This is what you have to use to set up those private matches. So this could be a great thing to, now that Wargaming is kind of backing this up and officially putting it into the game, that could be a good sign for a more competitive league, whatever you want to do with this, because I know both NA and you have those. High School Fleet, a new collection's coming out. I'm not big into this. There's some bundles coming out, some new camos and stuff like that. Best part about it is if you don't like this kind of stuff, you can turn it off. So there you go. But some new stuff. I know a lot of people are big into this. I'm just not, but that's very, very cool if you are into it. Just if you aren't into it, you can turn it off, and I love that they made a GIF about it. So there you go, some new captains, and I think some more camos for certain ships. Co-op matchup changes seems kind of interesting. Looks like they're going to make more kind of dynamic. It's not going to be a pure mirror match. It's going to be kind of a give you a good advantage, whatever your team makeup is, to kind of play against the enemy team a little bit better. So if you have lots of DDs, looks like they're going to give the enemy team more battleships. If you have more battleships, they're going to give your enemy team more cruisers. So it seems like whatever your strongest class is for the game, it'll give that class an advantage. So it's kind of interesting instead of just that. So a little bit of variation when it comes to the co-op. I don't play co-op too much. really at all. But I know there is a massive co-op player base in World of Warships, so this is a nice little change and won't be kind of, I guess, as repetitive in the co-op. A bunch of improvements. You guys can dive into that. Just all kinds of stuff. 8 to 10 degrees. Way too much information for me. Small little changes and stuff like that. So there you go. You can dive into those if you want. New content, lots of new content. And also, well, with the 7.1, only the following ships are available for in-game purchase. I like how they have the Loyang there now. But a nice little switch. Looks like they're going to continue to keep switching ships in and out for that, so will be pretty interesting. And this is probably the main. Oh, also some new premiums as well. I think are coming out for us to test and us to show off. So that'll be kind of cool. But one of the main things is the Musashi. Now, if you guys have seen, I guess, any CC recently, or even my videos, it's been all about Musashi, 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 and you know, the change to the cost of it, which is now 750,000. You guys didn't see my last video. The buff to it with its reload time, basically it being the tier 9 Yamato. Now, my thought was, since the Mighty Mo is being taken out of the game in 7.2, this is 7.0, so that is literally right around the corner. They are saying that the Musashi will be available basically tomorrow, which I didn't think. I thought that basically the Musashi would replace the Mighty Mo, so there is going to be a bit of a overlapping period. But this is basically dropping tomorrow from it, so that'll be kind of cool. And looking forward to seeing all the Musashis, and if this ship is, with its recent buff, if it maybe borderlines being a little bit too strong, who knows. But Mighty Mo is still leaving 7.2, and the Musashi is here a lot earlier than I thought it would be. So that's pretty cool. But all in all, a nice little update, some cosmetics, some late game changes, the high school fleet stuff, training rooms, which is awesome. So all in all, pretty damn cool. But the biggest thing is the announcement of the Musashi dropping with this patch. So there we go. Save up your free XP. Go get your Musashi. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.